Hello, YouTube. Hello, 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 hello. Good afternoon. I am Lachey Calais, as we say, Lachey. Guys know I sign, so it's easy for me to start signing in my video. Anyway, I am at a topic that I feel that everyone can use. And I am just delightful that it's already 4 months of this year already gone. Cannot believe it. Here we are at the 4th month of the year, and wow, where did it go? Shall I say? Maybe I should say because, I'm always with my best friend and families in the other states that I'm from. Anyway, I'm just here calling it out, letting everyone know that the topic that I came up with is forgiveness and letting go. Because those two keys, if you can't forgive, it's hard to let go and move on. And I will get down into details once I say a prayer. Let everyone bow their heads and say this prayer with me. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name, thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, as we forgive us our debt, as we forgive us our debtors. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory is forever. Woo, yes. I pray that all of you that join the prayer will receive a blessing through the grace of God. As I call unto you, to my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, I pray that each and every one of you guys understand that topic. Forgiveness can't be done if you're not willing to forgive and you're not willing to let go. Forgiveness, you can forgive someone. And if you feel the situation wasn't that bad, forgiveness is a good, safe thing. 9 out of 10, usually, when you have to really forgive and change the way the situation is, you may have to rethink about that. I was telling them I got this out of the Daily Words, and I really thought this was a good topic to talk about with all my viewers, because a lot of people don't realize how serious it is to forgive. Forgiveness is easy to do, but if you're still dwelling on it, you didn't forgive. But if forgiveness means you forgive and you moved on, whether you're hanging with that person or you're still in that situation that you had forgive. But when you dwell on it, you did not forgive. And I always suggest forgiveness is the important key to be able to feel a more positive outlook of your life. The more that we tend to do that, the better. I got this topic from March 27 of the Daily Word. And so I'm not going to say it's my topic. But I am putting 2-3 things to go along with that, so you can understand the method of this. To be able to forgive, you need to let go. And a lot of times we're still wanting to hang with them. We got to ask ourselves if they were just honest. That's automatically a key for me not to want to be around you. Think about your energy. Think about the energy that when you're around people that are negative, it pulls you down. When they're thinking negative, they pull you down. When they want sympathy, that's pulling you down. If they're unhappy and miserable all the time, they're just putting negative affection around you. So if you want to stay away from that, you have to let them go. And I have let a lot of people go. I had a lot of people in my life that were friends to me, in and out of. I figured that a small number of friends was enough for me. a large amount of friends is dangerous because you may have one that's in the party jealous. Oh, you like a boy to me. Oh, this and that. And even as an adult, they still feel that type of way. Grow up. Forgive and go on with your life. Find things that's going to get better for you. The more that we sit on things that are not going to help, it's just dragging you with your baggage. That's all it is, baggage. We want to stay away from that. We got to be serious about it. And that wasn't just being funny, that's being real. And by the way, with this topic, I want you guys to read Matthew 6, chapter 12. And forgive us our debt as we also have forgiven our debtors. Of course, we all know where this comes from. You know, the prayer that I do is in Matthew 6. There we go. And it was Matthew 6, verse 9 to 13. So they're saying this verse is in chapter 6, verse 12. You do remember? So, like, for instance, they said in here, the one thing I really loved, and I said, yeah, holding on to hurt keeps wounds open that might otherwise heal if I become aware I'm letting anger have power over me. See what I'm saying? So if you hold on to that, there you go. It will take over you. Yes, it will. I know some people that were extremely healthy, at least 90%. And now they're at 30%. And I'm thinking it's because they had allowed stress eat them alive. And that's why I said it's a very important key. Forgive and let go. You don't gotta hold on to these things. You don't need to hold on to these things. These things are not that serious. These things are not that important. The more that we stay away from worrying about that, the better we feel. And like I said, I'm just being real. And I think the more of us that tend to do this, the better we feel about ourselves. You want a positive outcome with your entire life, then you got to think about the people you hang with. You got to think about the things you're holding on to. Is it worth holding on to? And when I say letting go of friends, there are some friends that just not. Hey, let's talk about it. Are they true friends to you? I mean, I got some people that you couldn't even ring a bell and they wouldn't even answer the phone. I mean, you got to be real with that. And I'm being real. So anyway, we're just letting you guys know that to think about that. Think about that topic. That to forgive. You need to allow yourself to forgive, to let go. And that means you will not dwell on it. You will not think about it. That is telling me you have moved on. You can hang with these people, but remember this. If they're not doing you any good in your present, in your future, I wouldn't be hanging on there, holding on to that. I would be thinking about my energy, how positive I want it to be. Because we have to think about it. You want your present to be positive. You want your future to be positive. Because the more that we do that, the better we feel about ourselves. I know I feel really good when I'm around people that are positive and enthusiastic and supportive. I don't want to be with people that, I don't know how I'm going to make it. I mean, once in a while I can see that. Once in a blue moon. But I don't want to deal with that all the time. I mean, we all have our ups and downs. But I don't want to deal with somebody that does that all the time. That would be draining. And if we don't want to deal with those type of people, believe me. Because that's all they're doing is dragging you down in their baggage. We want to move on. We got to let those type of people go. It doesn't mean forgive and hold on to these people. I mean, they're even... Because it could be a small little tiny thing that it might have been an error that you had to forgive. And those tiny things is nothing. But if it's a huge thing, I don't see why holding on to them. I would be trying to figure out how to better my life. Remember that key. Forgive and let go. And remember, forgiveness is a gift from God. God gives you that willing power to forgive others. If you can't forgive, how do you expect Him to forgive you? Think about that. You want God to forgive you, but you ain't forgiving nobody else. It's the same return that you got to do in the same scenario. You got to do the same thing. So remember that. Remember that key. Thank you everyone for watching my YouTube video. And by the way, I am still offering counseling. And I'm offering prayer circle. And I'm accepting donations for my hearing aids. So, if you're interested in any of those things, contact me at thorngreen1@gmail.com. And I'd be more than happy to set up counseling sessions with you. If you're not interested in counseling, but you prefer getting on the prayer circle, I will list my prices on my labels and let you know my prices, and we go from there. Once again, thank you for watching my YouTube video, and remember, if you haven't forgiven something and it's been holding you back, rethink about what I just said in this topic. To forgive, you need to forgive to be able to move on for a better you. And letting go might also be something to rethink about if it's not helping you in your future or your present. You guys all have a wonderful, wonderful afternoon, evening, wherever you guys are at. Bye!